Hello everyone, welcome to my channel once again. Let me introduce myself for a new hours and for my new colleagues. I am Albert Peter, currently pursuing my Bachelor of Science in Hospitality and Hotel Administration from Institute of Hotel Management, Catering Technology and Applied Nutrition, Ahmedabad. So in this video, we will be going to discuss about types of services. इस वीडियो में हम ये बताएंगे कि टाइप्स ऑफ सर्विस किस तरह से हम अतिथि को किस तरह से खाना पेश करते हैं, उनके सामने कैसे खाना पेश करते हैं, उसके बारे में कहा जाएगा. सबसे पहले ये हमारे इम्पोर्टेंट होता है कि व्हाई द सर्विस द टाइप ऑफ सर्विसेज आर इम्पोर्टेंट एंड व्हाई द सर्विंग ऑफ फूड टू द गेस्ट इज इम्पोर्टेंट इन एन F&B आउटलेट. F&B स्टैंड्स फॉर फूड एंड बेवरेज आउटलेट. बिकॉज food and beverage service, the types of services differentiate unpleasant experience to a blissful experience. It makes all the difference, because if we go to a restaurant and the way in which the waiter serves the food makes all the difference, and it increases the chances of high guest customers, or we can say guest satisfaction. इसीलिए इम्पोर्टेंट है कि इससे हमें ज़्यादा कस्टमर सेटिस्फेक्शन मिलता है कि किस तरह से गेस्ट को पर्सनलाइज टच से हम किस तरह से गेस्ट को खाना सर्व किया जाता है. उस पर डिपेंड करता है कि गेस्ट का या फिर हमारे F&B आउटलेट का गुडविल और रेपुटेशन. सो आवर टुडेज टॉपिक इज टाइप्स ऑफ सर्विसेज इन फूड एंड बेवरेज आउटलेट्स. सो इसके 7 प्रकार होते हैं, जिसके एक एक करके हम पढ़ेंगे और जानेंगे इस वीडियो में. सो फर्स्ट टाइप इज नोन एज सिल्वर सर्विस. सिल्वर सर्विस का दूसरा नाम है प्लेटर टू प्लेट सर्विस. प्लेटर मीन्स द डिश इन विच द वेटर सर्व्स द फूड, एंड from platter to the plate of the guest directly. It is known as silver service. It is followed in very fine dine restaurant like the restaurants in hotels like Taj or Beverage etc. Or it can be in specialty restaurant, multi cuisine restaurant. इसका सबसे बड़ा फायदा ये होता है कि it gives more personalized touch to the guest. The customer satisfaction in this type of service is very much high, because we directly serve the guest according to his needs and its bills etc. The second type of service is known as American service. So American service में क्या होता है? It is also known as pre-plated service. Pre-plated service यानी इसको ऐसे क्विक सर्विस रेस्टोरेंट होता है, जैसे मैकडोनल्ड्स हुआ या फिर बर्गर किंग हुआ, जिसमें the guest is served pre-plated from the kitchen only. The food comes from the kitchen, and the biggest advantage of this type of service is that the chef and the kitchen people get a chance to show their presentation skills in this type of American service. The third type of service is known as Russian service. Russian service is also known as sideboard service, in which the roasted items, or we can say a particular dish which is usually a roasted items or any meat preparation, is laid upon or it's set on a trolley, and this trolley is brought to the front of the guest table, and once the guest approves that this particular dish is fit for him or her, then it is reverted back to the sideboard, and it is portioned out from there, and it is served to the guest from the sideboard. So biggest advantage of this service is also that it gives more personalized search, and the guest get a chance to check that whether the dish is according to his wills, and it is made according to his wills or not, or he can reject it directly if he doesn't like this food. The fourth type of service known as French service. The French service is originated from the France, in which there is a host and some of his guests are there. So the dishes are presented, that जो dishes होता है जो directly table पे रखा जाता है host के सामने, and the guest can help themselves. The biggest disadvantage of this type of service is that if the guest is not expert in serving the helping by himself, then he might get himself burnt, or it can lead to any untoward incident like any accidents or etc., spoilage of food etc. The fifth type of service is known as English service. English service is originated from the England, and it's considered as the most formal service in F&B industry, because the host plays a dominant role in this type of service. The dishes are presented in front of the host, and dishes को हम kitchen से directly host के सामने रखते हैं, and once the host approves, then it is portioned out to the individual, or we can say the guest which is assembled, which is on the table individually and personally according to his needs and his bills. The sixth type of service is known as guaridon service. The pronunciation of this guari, the N is silent in this particular way. It is pronounced as guarido service, which is a French service. There is a trolley known as guarido trolley, in which the food is made in front of the guest directly. It is prepared from the kitchen, and after that the condiments, the sauces and the spices are add in the front of the guest, so that the guest get a chance that he can make it more customized according to his needs. The last type of service known as buffet service, which we are all aware, because इट्स वेरी कॉमन। जो बड़ी बड़ी शादियाँ होती है, कोई भी फंक्शन होते हैं, उसमें इस टाइप ऑफ सर्विस का बड़ा इस्तेमाल किया जाता है। इसका भी 3 टाइप्स होते हैं, जैसे कि एक होता है सिट डाउन बुफे जिसमें गेस्ट को सिटिंग अरेंजमेंट दिया जाता है। एक होता है फिंगर बुफे जिसमें जो वही चीज़ें प्रेजेंट करते हैं जिसको हम फिंगर से खा सकते हैं, जैसे कि बर्गर हुआ, सैंडविच एक्सेट्रा। द थर्ड टाइप देयर इज ऑल्सो नोन एज fork buffet, in which we use only one cutlery. We serve the dishes which can be had with one cutlery only, so that the guest can have it in the standing position only. So these are the 7 types of services which were used worldwide. So let's summarize. First we studied about types of service, its importance, what is type of service. We studied about silver service, American service, Russian service, French service, English service, guarido service and buffet service. So in the next video, the upcoming video, we'll be talking about another topic pertinent to the hotel industry. So if you like my video, then please share it with your friends and family, so that we can gather more knowledge and we can accommodate more people in our learning sessions. So तब तक के लिए हंसते रहिए, मुस्कुराते रहिए। This is Albert Peter signing off. Thank you.